I arrived at the address. It wasn't a business dinner spot. It was Lumiere, one of the most romantic, expensive French restaurants in the city. Blair was waiting in a private booth. Sorry I'm late, I said, checking my watch. You're not. I was early, she said. I arrived at the address. It wasn't a business dinner spot. It was Lumiere, one of the most romantic, expensive French restaurants in the city. Soft candlelight danced across white tablecloths, and low jazz hummed from hidden speakers. Couples leaned across tables, their voices too quiet to hear. This wasn't a strategy meeting. This was a date. Blair was waiting in a private booth in the back. She'd changed out of her sharp blazer. Now she wore a black silk dress that clung to her shoulders, her dark hair loose over one side. Her makeup was subtle, but her eyes, sharp, assessing, impossible to look away from, were fixed on me the second I walked in. Sorry I'm late, I said, checking my watch. You're not. I was early, she said. Her voice was lower than it had been in the office, smoother, edged with something that made my spine tingle. I slid into the booth across from her, my heart already racing. The table was set for two. A single red rose sat in a tiny vase between us. Harper said this was about scaling questions, I said, trying to sound professional, like I wasn't hyper-aware of how beautiful she was. Blair lifted one elegant eyebrow. Did she? The way she said it made my throat go dry. A waiter appeared, poured water, and left menus. I stared at mine like it held the secrets of the universe. Relax, Mr. Davis, Blair said. I'm not going to bite. Unless you ask nicely. My face burned. I set the menu down. Ms. Vanderbilt, Blair, she corrected. We're not in the office anymore. I swallowed. Blair, what exactly is this about? She leaned forward, her elbows on the table, her gaze piercing. You tell me. I don't know what you mean. She smiled, slow and knowing. It was the kind of smile that said she already knew every secret I was hiding. Let's start simple, she said. Do you often let your online girlfriends pick your clothes? My blood turned to ice. I froze. My hands tightened around my fork until my knuckles whitened. How did she? She couldn't know. No one knew. I'd used a fake name, a fake profile. No photos of my face. No details about where I worked. Not even Harper, who was actually Kitten, had connected the dots. Unless Blair already had. I have no idea what you're talking about, I said, my voice coming out thinner than I meant. Blair's smile widened. She reached into her small velvet purse and pulled out her phone. She tapped the screen once, then turned it toward me. It was a screenshot. A text message. From me, to Kitten. Babe, that new Valentino collection dropped. Help me pick a top. I want to wear it tomorrow. And my reply, that black knit one with the small V logo. It's classy. Not too flashy. My vision blurred at the edges. That was impossible. Only Kitten had that message. Only Harper. Unless, my brain short-circuited. Wait a second. Harper had said this morning, Blair is coming in tomorrow, so you can catch a ride with her. Harper had been on the phone, talking to someone she called Babe. Harper had bought the sweater I picked out to meet her boyfriend's parents. But what if the person she'd been talking to wasn't a man? What if it was Blair? I stared at Blair, dumbfounded. She's not Harper's boyfriend. She's Harper's girlfriend.